Hi everybody, it's Arlo again for Arlo's Do-It-Yourself Tips. Today we're going to be actually installing the marble pieces for our windowsill. And as discussed before, we have the lines drawn on the sides for where the top of our marble tile is going to go. Now, because we have to come up significantly, almost a little over an inch, and I have about a ½ inch sized marble tile, as you can see here, that's already been cut. We're not going to use your standard trowel with the grooves in it. We're going to be just using a spatula to apply a thick layer of mortar so we can bring it up to that height. Now in doing this, as you can see, you're going to want your mortar to be pretty thick so it's not runny and doesn't go all over the place. So I've already put about a ½ inch layer on the sill itself. Now I'm going to put another about ½ inch layer on the tile. I got my bucket here, as you see. I'm going to kind of put it in, spread it out, try to keep it kind of thick in spots. That's a little thin there. A little bit more. I'll put one more piece on because I know it's generally been kind of low when I've done it previously, so I think that's about right. Alright, so now I'm going to line up the piece where I want it to go. This is my inside edge, so you want to make sure, since I want this inside edge to go right up next to the thing, I want it clear of any pieces as well as my other inside edge, which is just so. I'm just going to wipe that off with my hand and then line it up. Now remember, it's always better to come up a little above the line you want. See how my line's below it? That means I can settle it down into place. But before I do that, I'm going to put the level on it because I want this piece to be level. This is nice because this level has bubbles both going laterally and lengthwise and in width, so I can see both. So I can see that right now I need to bring this side down, but the other side's already high enough. So I'm going to make sure it gets to the line. And the other side looks like I need to push down the back. So you just work it little by little. And there you go. You got a nice level piece. Now there is a fair amount of that's not supported, but this is a windowsill, so there shouldn't be a lot of weight on it. And after this dries, I'm going to come back and fill in some of this gap with mortar once it's in the place I want it. Now, if you want to see what it looks like when I get an entire sill done, if you turn around, you can see this is a sill that I just finished all 3 pieces. And as I talked about before, you got one center piece with 2 symmetrical side pieces. And that's how you do the first part of the mortar installation for the marble tile.